Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing Bitcoin, but also wanna really cover this video talking about Ethereum, the queen of the altcoins, what's going to be happening after the ETF, and I'm going to give you some price prediction and also like a proper analysis. Of course, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates about this crazy crypto market. Guys, really forgive me about this microphone today, but I'm actually overseas, I'm actually interstate in another countries, so I don't have the microphone with me, and therefore it might not sound as clear as the past videos, but I'll try to do my best. Guys, Bitcoin and crypto, oh my gosh, we had a crazy pump yesterday. That was incredible. I was saying to my VIP members that we would have seen a pump to 68, 69, and then we would have seen a potential correction, but Bitcoin just decided to just break this flag over here and then really to try to go to the upside. So we touched $72,000 and now it looks like it's cooling off a little bit from here. And the question you're asking yourself, where are we going to go next? Today I'm going to cover a little bit of Bitcoin, but then focus more on Ethereum. But I want to show you today on the daily chart Bitcoin. So we broke this level over here. We broke the flag, and therefore this is very, very bullish. If you're going to see a continuation of this flag, we could be seeing a potential continuation from here to here, which is going to be like a $90,000 target. What is it going to be coming? Well, if the next CPI report is going to be lower than expected, the Fed might start to talk about cutting interest rates. And also the Ethereum Spot ETF is going to be approved. NVIDIA earnings are going to come well in the next couple of days. Then I can really see that we're going to see a parabolic move of Bitcoin from 90 or even more, maybe $100,000. But right now, I would like to urge some to be cautious right now, because at the moment, although we broke this level over here, guys, at the moment we might be encountering some resistance. Okay, so Bitcoin looks a little bit cooked, and what I would like to see right now for this trend to be healthy will be a potential correction down to this area over here. So maybe go down to this area at 68,000-ish, and then of course from here you're going to see a correction down to this area and then a continuation to the upside. So if we're going to give you two targets, which I can see for a potential rebound, will be at the retest of this area, but also a little bit of a lower target in case we break the area over here, could be down to roughly $64,500. So I want to see that, I want to see this one, but otherwise if we break here, I want to see this as well. And then if this happens, then we're going to see more continuation to the upside. So I was warning already my VIP members that after this crazy parabolic pump, Bitcoin was a little bit cooked and we could have seen a potential consolidation or correction, which is now taking place right now on BTC and also other altcoins. But now, guys, let's talk about the queen of the altcoins, Ethereum ETH. Look at this chart over here. We broke from the bullish flag. We were saying that if we were able to break the bull flag, Ethereum would have gone super high, and this what has happened. And of course, if we're going to continue, guys, to go to the upside in this area from here to here, we can see what we can do. We calculate the flag from here to here, or even from this area, and then what we can do, we can just put this one to here, and then it's going to give us a target of roughly $5,300, which could be a potential midterm top scenario for Ethereum. So if Bitcoin goes to 80 to 90K, I can see Ethereum going to even $5,000 to $5,200. So that's very important. Otherwise, I would like you also to be very careful with Ethereum, because I'm going to show you that at the moment, right, we are now still into this potential resistance level. So we had to break all these two levels over here. Okay, so once we're going to be able to break this level, then we could see Ethereum, of course, continue to go up and potentially touch a previous all-time high at $4,800. But otherwise, if we're going to see a rejection from here, then we are going to go down. And as a first level of support, I can see it would be this diagonal support line. So it's going to be from here to here. Put it over here, which was also the breakage of the bull flag over here. So I'm going to connect these points over here. So what I could see from this point to this point, if we're not going to be able to surpass over here, but very important, if the Ethereum Spot ETF is not going to be approved, it's going to be rejected, I could see Ethereum, also some other altcoins which we discuss in our VIP group. And if you want to join our VIP group, there is a link in the description below. You can join. Limited sale only for this week. Next week I'm going to double the price, so hurry up and get in, because otherwise you're not going to get it for this price. We analyze altcoins every single day for you to have a better understanding where you could actually go. So Ethereum, two things. If Nvidia earnings are going to come higher than expected, Ethereum could pump like crazy. Spot ETF is going to be approved, can pump like crazy. If it's going to be rejected, it could actually correct. And what am I going to do? If the ETF is going to be approved, I'm going to go long. If it's going to be rejected, I'm going to, of course, short. And that's the only thing that you need to know right now. I can even go a little bit more into, let's say, to the 4-hour chart, a little bit more intraday. And as you can see right now, guys, Ethereum looks a little bit cooked, and I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see a potential correction down to this area over here. So before, let's say, the next couple of days, we might see a potential correction down to here, okay, down to maybe 3,400 in anticipation of that event. And then, of course, if it's going to be approved, we can see maybe this and then this again. But right now, I mean, we are super overbought, so I would urge you to be very careful, as well as with Bitcoin. I know they pump like crazy. Everybody now screaming $100,000, but I would like to tell you from data, be very careful to get in right now, because from a data point of view, we are overbought and we're due for a small correction. But of course, Bitcoin could go up to 90K, 100K from here, as well as Ethereum, right? But the probability of that is way, way, way less than the probability of having a correction. Of course, as traders, we work on probability. So if you want to ape in and thinking that Bitcoin is going to go to 150K, you might get lucky, you might go to 150K. Be my guest, I don't care. But if you want to be like a professional trader, you need to wait for the re-entry, because that's how you're going to become a pro trader, to be consistent and to respect the data and the rules and guidelines, which is very, very important. Last thing that I want to talk about, so Ethereum looks amazing. I can even give you, let's say, if Bitcoin is going to go to $100,000, I can give you like a price prediction as well. And I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if ETH could go, looking at the Fibonacci extension, we can go to lowest point to the highest point, drop it over here. So Ethereum, I got a target of roughly $7,000 for our first target. And I want to see as well, if we're going to go, let's say, for example, from here to here, how high we could actually go to from here to here. And yeah, it could bring us, up almost like a $7,000. But the Fibonacci extension, that could be a 7,000, could be a very achievable target for ETH. But of course, to reach that, I really would like Bitcoin to also go to $95,000 to $100,000. But the first target, guys, the most achievable target right now, I would say, if the ETF is approved, is going to be 4,800, if not $5,200. So those are the levels that I'm looking at the moment before seeing a more pronounced correction. So the last one, guys, I want to show you today, it's also the DXY, dollar currency index, inverted correlation with Bitcoin. So this beauty is pretty much like, into a, I would say, like into a downtrend. It's starting to climb back up again. But if the Fed, if the next CPI report is going to come lower than expected, guys, I can see this thing dropping down like crazy. I could see a potential, like, bear flag forming over here, and you're going to see a continuation to the downside, reaching potentially 96. If this happens, guys, Bitcoin will be $100,000. But also bear in mind that even the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq, all the indexes in the stock market, has to go into a parabolic blow off top for, of course, crypto to go and Bitcoin to go to $100,000. But remember and be very, very careful that this looks like, if this happens, it will look like a blow off top. So don't be caught in the tape. Don't try to FOMO in at $90,000, $95,000 thinking that Bitcoin is going to go to 200K, because you could get in trouble and you could hurt yourself, because it looks like we are very close to the end of this bull run. So again, might be totally wrong. This is my own opinion, but I would really like you to be careful and to look at the data every single day, to be very objective, and then, of course, draw your conclusion based on the data and probability. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. Otherwise, if you have a question, leave a comment down below, or I'm going to see you tomorrow for another video about crypto and Bitcoin.